Hello there. It's been a while. Welcome back to the N10 podcast. Yes, that's we're not late at all. Episode 10. We've just a couple weeks late. Not too bad, I think. Right, guys? We're good.
Maybe a month or two.
Yeah,
Give or
I think we're on schedule. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, but I think first things first here. You see we have a very properly dressed fellow here on my my right in the middle here, the main screen. Got the glasses, got the fit, the Gundam shirt. Would you like to introduce yourself here, sir? Who are you? Please tell me.
NateToons. Tunes of the
Who
Nate.
that? Who that?
Ooh, what you know about
Coming
that?
straight out of the 80s. Ooh.
Dude, that outfit's so fire.
Dude, it's awesome.
I'm just wearing a wrinkly ass Animal Crossing shirt.
Hey. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we all start somewhere. Nah, but everyone, welcome Nate to the podcast. What's up, Nate? Welcome. Glad you're here.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, nice.
Good to be chilling with the boys once again.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
Just like the old days.
Yeah, big throwback to that one. I was actually, it was funny you mentioned that. Like, I was just thinking, actually, it was probably before the Chicago trip too. Like, I was like rewatching some of like my old stuff, and I saw the N10 reveal trailer that I made like all those years back. And I like threw Nate in there, and I said, I forget what like your splash text was. It was like NateToons. Oh, it was erases the competition. I was just like,
Oh yeah.
I like needed something like to catch you. I was like, oh crap! Like, what does he say? I need something. I was like, all right, I'll just throw that out there. Just anything.
Damn,
like,
man.
random. Hey, you know. But yeah, it's been a long time for all of us. How are we feeling?
Good, man. Surviving.
Pretty good. I'm excited to be back.
Yeah.
No Nintendo games. That's why we ain't
Yeah,
been
I'm
doing the
excited to
podcast, man.
come back.
That's like nobody's talking. Everyone's just like,
Yeah.
Can't talk about Nintendo. Too.
I mean, they did announce.
There's
They
been
announced that
been an
blue
announcement.
light.
Yeah,
The
I know.
blue Switch light.
We talked
That's
about that a little
something.
earlier.
Oh
The,
well, never mind. Goodbye. See you. Have a good one, guys. Just-
No.
Announced Pikmin
I-
Mobile.
No, that's not what I meant,
Oh.
Nate. Actually, yeah, Cisco, elaborate that. I remember you like mentioned that and like you made a video on that, right? I'm pretty sure you did.
The mobile game.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. So Niantic, the guys who made Pokemon Go, are making a Pokemon a Pikmin AR mobile game. So it's gonna be really exciting, and I'm hoping it brings a huge like new audience to the table, which I'm excited for. It could either go very well or very, very badly.
Hopefully
So
not.
We'll see. It could either be like everyone like gets really into it and is like, "Yo, Pikmin's pretty cool," or you get like something happens. Everyone, we don't like Pikmin. We wanted Legend of Zelda one or something like that, and like ruins
They want
it.
Zelda
Or,
to go.
or it dies as quick as like Mitomo did. You know, that's
I
like
forgot
what
about
I'm worried
Mitomo,
about.
honestly.
What
Dude,
if the only way to
Mitomo was
get?
the thing.
What if the only way to get like red Pikmin is like through loot boxes or something?
Oh,
I
wow.
asked
Paid
Oh.
premium service.
Booster packs.
Do you think it might take a Minecraft Earth approach? Do you think that you collect Pikmin on a walk and stuff, and you just fight random enemies and bosses and stuff throughout the day? Like,
That's what I'm thinking.
find 5 red Pikmin here and yank them out, and you just fight things. But one thing that Minecraft Earth did bring to the table was special mobs exclusive to the game. Do you think we could start seeing brand new Pikmin we've never seen
Ooh.
before?
Secret.
Just for the
Maybe they might bring in some new ones.
That
Which
sounds
would be
pretty
kind of cool.
Yeah.
To get like a rainbow Pikmin.
I think so.
Weird.
Rose
Right now,
gold
there's
Pikmin.
like right now we have the red, yellow, blue, white, purple, and then they added in Pikmin 3 the flying and rock. But then in Pikmin 2 we also had the flying bulb. So there's 8. I mean the bulb, not flying bulb. The bulb and Pikmin.
There's gonna be a brown
Oh,
Pikmin. That thing's gonna get memed, man.
Brown Pikmin.
Brown Pikmin.
It's gonna look like a little flying piece of poo.
The
man.
brown. It was like poop.
Well, how about this? Like, if it
Poop-
takes
poop
off, like,
Pikmin.
and like people are like, amazed at it and they love the game. What if we have like a Pikmin like fest, like Pokemon Go Fest or something?
Yeah.
How would you feel about
bro.
that?
Oh, that'd be cool.
They
But
would. I can see that.
They've already shown in with Pikmin 3, they've already shown that like it's not just going to be colors. Like they had rock Pikmin, like so it gives you think, oh, what about a black Pikmin? They didn't make a black Pikmin. The rock Pikmin, like he's just a stone that
Mhm.
counts as like when you see when on the mini map, it's his color is black, so it's considered like the black Pikmin is like a rock. So they'll probably do like different things as a Pikmin species,
Yeah,
rather than just like sticking to colors.
that's not bad.
So brown Pikmin might be something else, might be wood Pikmin or something. You never know.
Yeah, true. Well, I think with Pokemon Go, I think even though Pokemon was always super famous, I think Pokemon Go really took it to like that next level. Because like my dad was playing Pokemon Go, like your grandma was playing Pokemon Go, like everyone was playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And if there's ever a
Yeah.
time to make another game like that, I feel like it'd be right now, like post COVID, post quarantine, because people are just looking for entertainment, you know. So this could be pretty big for Pikmin. I think if it takes off, the franchise could get another new game, maybe not the level of Pokemon, but
I'd hope.
at least
No, definitely not.
definitely get elevated
Yeah.
a little bit.
Absolutely.
So are you gonna make a Pikmin Go
Right,
song?
Pikmin
that
3.
did for Pokemon?
I play Pikmin Go.
Maybe. if I
That'll be
if I
his
get
outfit.
enough subs,
Oh no.
you gotta keep giving me those subs so I can keep doing the milestone special videos.
Yeah, there you go.
Like the ramen
Subs.
challenge.
Subscriptions.
True.
YouTube content. Actually, speaking of YouTube
What
content,
happened to the Pikmin 3 tips and tricks videos?
Clips and tricks.
We just brought that to the table though, didn't we?
oh yeah, the content. Oh man, where was I going with this? I'm stupid. Oh yeah, so speaking of content, if you didn't know, NateToons isn't just a pretty swag guy. He also makes content. As
Do
we
it?
all. Yeah. What do you do? Tell me what content you do. Tell us all.
Oh, snaps. Well, before I did a lot more streams and all that stuff, but my channel's kind of in a transition with the help of RaDuhKewl down there, that kid right there with the glasses, that guy. He edits, and yeah, it's been lately just voice acting stuff, but it's turning into an animation channel with
Ooh.
occasional streams here and there, whether art related or returning to some games that we've done in the past, like Octopath Traveler, obviously some
Hey.
Smash, and Cuphead. I really want to finish Cuphead, so that's on the horizon. Or maybe Scott Pilgrim too, since that's out.
Yo, that's nice. That's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I gotta
glad to
say,
be back.
So Matt, you've played Cuphead for how many streams now? At least like a couple.
Don't remind me, man. Don't
Uh-oh.
remind me.
I was gonna ask. So wait,
Yo,
real
man,
quick
they clown
though.
me, man. They clown me for Sans, clown me for Cuphead.
Man, you can never win.
Hang up the boots, man.
So wait, Nate, how far were you in the game?
Cuphead, I'm on, I think, the back end of the second island, so not too far away from Matt, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay.
pretty much catching up on the second
Yeah.
island.
That's where I am. I just have to beat the dragon on the second island.
Hard ass
I
Yeah.
hated
Yeah,
that
hard
That
ass.
dragon.
dragon is tough. That dragon is tough.
I think I got to the I played it on my brother's Xbox. He had it on there. I think I got to the not to the final part. I was like one of the the running gun things. I think I just got like really pissed out. I was like, I
I
can't
can't
do it.
stand those.
I
can't
hate those
stand running
because
guns.
they just keep coming out of everywhere. You're like dashing and everything. You're like shooting with your finger. Boom, gets hit in the head by some like
Yep.
projectile out of nowhere. Oh my god, that just
Yo.
was not.
You
Man.
need the homing missiles, like the green homing guns,
Yeah.
and the
Mhm.
red gun, like the
Yeah,
shotgun.
yeah.
I like the green one only because like I just hold the shooting button and I focus on just dodging, just dodge,
Yeah,
dodge,
No,
dodge,
that's good.
and occasionally just use the special and all that stuff. But that's how I really do it. Because if you're trying to dodge and then on top of that trying to angle the weapon, it's a nightmare.
so much
Especially
to
later
remember.
on when you have to jump on different platforms and there's stuff flying towards you and you got to parry too. Like it's a
Mhm.
mess.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
I didn't-
parrying's the worst thing they could have ever added to that game.
Why it's cool.
Why do you parry pink?
because there's so many things flying around, like in your peripherals when you see a little pink thing coming out. That's really what it is for. Like,
It's
so
like
you
triggering
can
a muscle memory.
see it. Yeah, you can see it through all the crap. Because sometimes there's just literally a bunch of crap. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying.
Ooh.
A
Yep.
bunch
Yeah.
of stuff
Perfect
all over the
example is
screen.
the genie level. There's like one
Oh
part
my,
where it's like
yeah.
he's just throwing shit everywhere, and it's like,
Mhm.
where do I look?
Mhm.
Half the time, it's like, oh my god. And then
With a
if you're
bird
streaming,
with all those feathers and all that. Yeah, and then you're streaming on top of it, so you're like playing and you're like, I gotta talk. Like it's just
You get
silence.
so
I gotta do
focused.
something.
And
Yeah,
then
I
like
gotta
at random points, like you start like losing so much people, and some people in chat, not everyone, like there's a couple people who are still good, but like some people will be like, oh man, you're trash, dude, like what are you doing? And you're just like,
confidence is lowering, and it's like, come
Yeah.
on.
you lose like 3 times in a row. You see the number going down on your live stream. Oh damn, your subs start going down.
Your heartbeats are increasing.
Right.
Oh, man.
Twitch drops your affiliate.
No. Yeah, that's how it is.
YouTube
Mom's
just takes
knocking
down
on the
stream.
door. Come in, eh?
Oh no.
So, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, all right. Before we transition though, now I had a good question. So, Mr. Nate, former N10
Yes.
member, we all know the man. But I'm curious, what brought you back to YouTube?
What
Because
brought me back to
you
you?
were gone for a little bit, but now you're back.
It was really the animation stuff, if I'm being honest. I've been just doing more art stuff and wanting to do more art stuff, and I've been trying to apply to some jobs in California, if I'm being honest. And Nickelodeon was doing this whole thing about like I forgot what it was, like an artist something, and basically that got me into being like I gotta keep doing my stuff basically. So what I wanted to do, and honestly, my channel started with NateToons. Like my original plan was for it to be animation stuff,
Mhm.
and then I just started doing gaming stuff because
Mhm.
I just needed content or whatever, and the plans I had were just taking forever or would take longer. Obviously, making a cartoon is not anything easy or quick or whatever, but yeah, so I wanted to return to the roots of it, but also kind of just get better at stuff and use the clips I do for YouTube on like my website or whatever, so then I could apply
Oh, that's
to
cool.
whatever and be like, hey, I made this, that, whatever.
Mhm.
So
that's
it's
awesome.
kind of like a return to YouTube / build my portfolio at the same time / reconnect with you guys and the people I started with. And sorry, I got a notification on my laptop I'm trying to take out. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of just a mixture of a lot of things, but I did miss you guys and talking to
Aw.
people and streaming and like just being part of this whole thing, being in the loop with everything.
Mhm.
I feel you.
That's
I
awesome.
saw you. I saw you.
Nate.
I think that's the case for a lot of us, like at least for me too, because I feel like YouTube is such like that perfect hobby again, especially during quarantine, because like you
Mhm.
use it as like a portfolio, like as a
Oh, yeah.
friend student, as someone that does art, even lit with theater, like you can just experiment with whatever you want on YouTube, and
Right.
hobby to
You
have,
can
boys.
literally
Yeah,
take
absolutely.
anything. You can use it for editing and use it in your portfolio. Same thing, voice acting, anything. You can, whatever you really plan on doing with it, you can. It's cool that you can just take it anywhere, and at the same time meet a bunch of cool people. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
True. I know Cisco over here trying to incorporate his art too, right?
Yeah,
oh
man.
yeah. Speaking of Cisco, before he starts, another reason was I would hit up Cisco. I would send him text messages. I'd call him. I'd do all this stuff, and he'd respond with, "You only have 300 subs," or "You haven't posted in a month or so." So I just wanted Cisco to respond to me. So that's why I came back to YouTube. I'm trying to build an audience so
Oh my
Cisco
God.
can call me back.
You gotta get
Finally,
yourself back up.
I gotta get my numbers up so Cisco can talk to me. Basically,
Oh
look
my
at the
God.
lights. Look at the lights behind him. He's big time over here.
Yeah, dude. Cisco doesn't talk to no
No.
broke YouTubers now.
No, that's not true.
That's
we were
not true.
meeting up almost every week to like do
Show him the
arts like that.
text.
Then COVID hit and we stopped.
Mm.
Text.
The text.
Yeah,
Nah.
no,
The
I delete all my
receipts.
text.
No.
But no,
That's-
yeah. I've always been so. I mentioned this before, I think, but just to kind of recap, I don't know. I just kind of went through a series of bad times, and I kind of, to my surprise, like declared it. I was like, I quit art, and yeah, it's a surprise, surprise. The next 2 3 years just felt so depressed and felt like there's no meaning in life. Till I remember, and never would I thought this would have happened, but like I remember just stumbling across my stuff in the closet. Like looked in the closet, I was like, oh, this is like my manga stuff and everything. I'm bringing it out and seeing all my old work, seeing my old tools, and I was like, this has been in the closet for years. Like time has flew, and I never realized that what I used to be so passionate about, what I used to be like so in love with, was just sitting in the closet, forgotten. That like it's weird. It's like think about like your favorite item. Think about like something in your everyday that you love, that you use every day. Could be like your computer, your game system, whatever, right? And then years pass, and you just find it in a closet. You're like, wait, why did I do that? Why did I stop touching this thing? Why did I stop interacting with it? Like, what went through my mind? Like, why did so much time pass? And that's kind of what happened. So I said, no, I missed this. I'm gonna officially like work hard to go back to being like a manga artist and making comics and art and all that. And that was in 2020. And so then there was a whole Shonen Jump contest, and I was working towards that. And then I worked on 2 different one shots, and yeah, just kind of really like got back into like my art muscles and all that. And so it's been pretty cool. There's not a lot to see currently, but there is a lot that's almost done. He was able to come when you guys, all you Chicago boys came in and took a look at it. Like it was there. He saw the work. So yeah, try to make big moves with all the art stuff, and make. I want to publish through Amazon. It's gonna take some time, but I definitely want to like get the majority done this year. But yeah, Nate knows I bought a new art tablet, so there's like a lot of new stuff that's going on. I might start. When I said I was looking into Twitch, I did post it on my social media. I was looking into Twitch streaming. The reason for that is that I might be doing art streams eventually. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things coming.
That's cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of ideas coming through. Even though you guys don't see it, like what you don't see behind the scenes is there's a lot of things I'm working on currently. So yeah, I don't want to talk too long about that, but yeah, it's kind of the
awesome.
things.
That's cool.
Do it.
Yeah. Come on, let's go draw.
Yeah, and me and Nate are gonna start meeting up again to do that stuff.
Once I get my subs up.
Once he gets that close.
Oh man, Cisco's VIP now. He doesn't talk to nobody. You gotta have the right numbers, you know.
Right.
You gotta be
You
up
gotta
there.
make
okay.
it
You
worth
just have
your
to be up, like,
time,
one
if you
day,
know
like,
what I'm
Matt did.
saying. Gabish?
Oh man.
No.
Money.
Talking about making moves, I know Litz over here built his own studio. That he's sitting
Yeah.
in. This man is sitting in wealth. Hey, look at that man.
Look at him.
Look at that. Hey, what do you know? What do you know?
Speaking of big time,
Big time ballers.
Yeah, I didn't know if the N10 podcast was returning or not, so I decided to start my own.
This is true.
It's true.
Came back with lit.
The day you announce your new podcast is the day the N10 podcast comes back.
Hey, that's fine. We got 2 podcasts in here. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah,
Bring us a
let's-
special guest, Litz,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Yo.
I'll have all you guys on eventually.
Hell yeah. You are the spiritual successor to the NightSky Skycast. That's how I
Skycast,
declare it now.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Man, I have no idea. The funniest thing is, like, I'm sure you all can relate to this, like, when it comes to content and, like, planning stuff out. There's just moments where you're just like, what is happening with this? Like, you didn't expect it, like, to kind of go this way. And you're like, well, I mean, I can keep doing it. Like, I wouldn't call it safety content, but I'm just like, well, I could keep doing it, but, like, I have to kind of, make it interesting with other people to come on. Not that, like, I hated doing it. I loved having, I had all of you on at one point. I had a couple other people, other content creators. But I feel like, I guess in my point of view for podcasts, I would rather me, I guess, kind of be on, like, the guest. Like, it's fun hosting it and everything. Like kind of hosting it now, too, with you guys. But I like kind of being, like, on someone else's show, too. Like, where, like, they get to ask me questions. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I actually have to, like, kind of think about what I want to say rather than just, like, all right, here we go. But no, that's awesome that you're starting one up, Litz. I'm really excited for you on that. That's really cool.
Get your subs up like Nate, and you'll be invited.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
At least he's honest about it.
No, he's right about that. I gotta get my subs back up. I've been like losing them and lingering along the
I
low
should do a Twitch
700s.
boy now.
Hey, don't
Actually,
worry, they're coming. They're
all
coming
of
back
you
up.
guys have been doing good. Honestly, like Rad's catching up to me. Ever since I stopped streaming in September, holy frick, my channel's just been going. "Meh." Like I see the analytics, and it's just, how could it go down that far?
It's brutal, man. It's
Mhm.
it's
It is.
honestly,
to be
it
very
is.
unforgiving. I'll take man, it's crazy. Sometimes I'll have all these crazy plans and I'll edit videos and put my 110% best into it,
Mhm.
and I'll upload it, and I'll lose subs, and I'm like, what? And then you upload those silly Nintendo reaction videos and you gain 5. It's like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like,
YouTube's a hard game to play
algorithm, bro.
sometimes. It's just
Speaking of silly reaction videos, are you guys gonna react to that Indie World Direct thing?
Yeah,
that's
tomorrow.
coming?
I thought it already happened, but I forgot about that. I probably won't. No,
I'll
just,
be
like, look at the
snoozing.
highlights.
I'll be at work. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll be at work. Can't.
Yeah, but
I will not.
I just did a reaction to like The World Ends With You. Never played it. That video has like 130 views, and I
Bro.
don't even care
the
about that
power of
video.
reactions, dude. I'm telling you,
He's
that's
just trying
awesome.
to get his numbers up, man.
Hey,
Let's know the
let's know his value. Gotta boost it up. That's cool. No, I know. Here, how about this? Like, speaking of reactions, I know we'll probably like talk about this later on when it happens, but the return of E3. Like, who would have thought?
Yes.
Like, literally, like
Oh,
they said,
yes.
"Hey, we're back. Did you miss us?" And we're just like, "Ooh." So what do
And
you guys think
Nintendo's
about
supposed
that?
to be a part of it this year.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's right. Oh man,
Big ass Nintendo Direct.
I'm excited,
Smash
man.
Character announcement crash.
you think
You
so?
think they'll talk about the Switch Pro?
Maybe.
They might. They might. So,
Because it's been 4
You,
years.
you think they'll talk about Metroid?
so here's
I
how
don't
about this. How about this? I would actually like to talk about this because I've been thinking about it a lot. So
Uh-oh.
you know how.
Man said, oh.
I said, oh. You know how they mentioned like in like the last Nintendo Direct we had that like, they didn't have anything on Breath of the Wild 2. And I say that because if we think about timeline stuff, not like Zelda timeline, like actual timeline. Like it's the 4 years since the Switch came out. So what I'm thinking is either they announce it this E3 or in October, like they did for when they originally announced the Switch. They say Switch Pro is coming out March 3rd, 2022, 5-year anniversary of the Switch 1 with Breath of the Wild 2 and all like the other big games that are coming out as well. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. And wait, and one more thing, because remember they said that that Pokemon game Legends Arceus or whatever. Like
Yep.
we saw how that looks. It was gonna be open world. I think that's gonna be on the Switch Pro too, because like they showed like early graphics on that. But I know that thing's gonna look beautiful if it comes out on the Switch Pro. So I'm calling it now. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Well,
I'm
they're
getting
gonna
We'll
be-
see, because Game Freak's been kind of slipping through the cracks of like quality, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
personally, I think they
How
always look
dare
good.
you.
I think the Game Freak games, like Pokemon games, has been looking real nice, but that's been like the big debate right now is like
Mhm.
the graphics. They could have put a little more effort into the graphics, which I agree. I feel like if you do look through some of the like Sword and Shield, you look through it, it's like, man, they could have done better on some things.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because we're gonna buy it all. We're gonna buy it all up. So
That's what they do to
they're
us.
promoting Arceus as this big game, open world, and I'm like, we'll see. You know, they might do the bare minimum. We don't know.
Yeah, it's really up to kind of chance at some points when it comes to like these games. Who knows?
Do you think with the Switch Pro they're gonna actually like console lock some games? Like you can only get it on Switch Pro?
They might. That's
Yeah.
what I'm kind of worried about.
Because like I don't know, I feel like that's the only way they're gonna
I
get some
don't-
people to buy the console.
Yeah, I don't know.
They did that with the 3DS.
They did. I remember that.
The 3DS XL and stuff like that.
New
Like they made
3DS,
you buy
yeah.
that, right? You're right.
And,
Yeah.
then, and there's like 2 exclusive games.
Yep.
But wasn't that because
Xenoblade
the
and something else.
3DS XL had the extra joystick though?
Yeah, the gyroscope thingy, or not gyroscope.
Yeah,
It
it
had
wasn't,
better
it wasn't
processing
like
power as well.
C-stick, yeah.
That's probably what they do with the Switch Pro. They'll add like something extra, and they'll be like, "This game needs that extra piece." So,
Gotcha.
Switch Pro.
Like, don't
If
play
it
this
has
on
an
your regular
extra
Switch.
function like that, then yeah. But I think if it's just processing power, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
True.
That's like an Xbox One game on a Series X. Like it works. It just works better.
Yeah, like if it's like you ever see like the Xbox games, some of them say like best performance on Xbox Series
Yeah.
X or something.
Right.
And it's like it'll still work on the regular one, but like if you want like optimal graphics and precision, like if you're like really into that kind of stuff, then play it on the better console.
Right. But if it had an extra joystick, then it's like,
Then
don't you can't play this shit because it was meant for this.
Mm-hmm. So who knows?
Some people are goobers with that though. They'll buy like the most expensive console, and you look at their TV, and it's got like the box on the back. Like, work with that thing, man. Like, what are you doing?
Oh man.
You have to have the TV to go with it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't have no like crappy like regular like 720 or 1080p TV if you want like, a
Yeah.
really
Right,
powerful
and then
console.
Go straight to Twitter and be like, oh, well, the graphics suck on the PS5. It's like, yeah, homeboy, you gotta fucking.
It's like
oops. I don't know. Did we bleep that out?
Like, yo,
Nah, you're fine, you're fine, Nate.
downgraded.
Oh, okay.
No, we swear on here.
Yeah. all the
Okay,
time.
that's why I was like, whoops.
Hell yeah. We
But
do.
yeah, like, you got a PS5, but you're over here rocking a TV from 2009. It's like, bro, you should have got a TV first,
That's
and then maybe
preach.
got a
My
PlayStation
head.
5.
Oh man.
It's a PS5 with a converter with the little red, yellow, and white cords on the side.
Oh my god. Hell no. I feel like, how about this? Like, you think it'll be $500 then if they do a Switch Pro? Because that's what the other two are at.
Oh
right now.
no.
I think
No,
You
no,
only
no.
think
It'll
less?
be like, I think it'll be like 400. It can't beat no 500 because it's not going to be as powerful as the
Unless, like you said, like
Series
unless
X
it,
or the PS5. So that would be just a nightmare if they try to compete with that.
Oh man.
I think if the Pro comes out, I think it'll probably be as strong as PS4, Xbox One, the
I can see
strongest.
that. Yeah.
But it can't be $500.
Like a
unless
regular
it's bundled with
PS4?
something up.
Yeah. Or like a PS4 Pro.
Maybe a Pro.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's gonna be as strong as a Series X and
I think it's barely gonna keep up with the PS4.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably gonna match up, I would say, to those.
Mhm.
But I think 400 would be the magic number for that.
It's
We're
supposed
lucky
to be
we
a
might match up to the
stationary
PS5.
only, right? You can't take it handheld. The Switch Pro.
Right, and I would say yes. You have the Lite, that's portable only. You got the Switch, that's the perfect middle ground, and then the Pro only
That
on the
just
TV.
stays on the console. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
What were you gonna say, Litz?
Oh,
Yes.
maybe if we're lucky, it will catch up to the PSP power.
The PSP.
PSP.
No.
How dare you?
That
Nah,
thing
I
is
got a
fun.
PSP. My PSP is the shit.
That's the shit.
But with a Pro, like, so we're talking about. So I'm thinking like, what games would really benefit off the Pro? Because I feel like the games look great now. So
Right.
what games would like
I would say
So-
the
be
art.
even better? You know,
I mean, I was gonna
Pokemon's
say,
definitely one.
yeah, the newer ones are coming out. Like I know, yeah, Breath of the Wild 2, it probably will. Maybe, and like with Prime 4, I know if they're like really gonna like juice it out, like and like get like double down on the game, like it will probably look amazing on a Pro
I hope
if they do that. I think it will.
My hope is because people are really like, I'm seeing a lot of excitement for Metroid, but we talked about this actually in Chicago. How realistically, as much as I hate to say this, realistically, Metroid does not sell well, and the fan base doesn't really buy the games as much as they say they do. And so,
I think it'll be
my hope is that I'm hoping this time will be different. It went different with Pikmin.
Right.
Pikmin 3 ended up selling the most out of any of the games in the series, so it did well. Metroid, I think I'm praying that not only will Metroid Prime 4 do well, but they could take that time to like remaster the others maybe and like kind of throw them onto the Switch as
Collection.
well. If they gave
Prime
me
trilogy.
like all 4 Metroid Primes and that like engine and stuff like that on the Switch, I feel like I'd be content like not having a Metroid for a really long time, because like
awesome.
man, waiting all this time for one Metroid game kind of sucks, because then it's like once you get it, you're gonna have to wait another 25 years for the next one. It's like
Yeah, no, that's facts.
But when was Metroid
Star
Prime
Fox 2.
3? When was Metroid Prime 3 release? Was that on Wii or what was that on?
Dude, that was on Wii. It was like
yeah.
2009.
That one didn't sell well.
I don't remember.
I think it
it.
sold decently. Well, see, the thing is, it doesn't sell anywhere near the numbers of like Mario and Pokemon and stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I
No,
mean, it's
that's
never.
a given, honestly.
Yeah.
2007 it released, dude. That was the last like.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
due for an
Wow.
upgrade.
But I think the Switch is so widespread now that its regular numbers are actually just really good numbers. Period. Because
Which is-
it's just more in more hands now. So when people see it's a Nintendo IP that drops, everybody buys it.
Yeah, like I
give
feel
me
like
it.
Pikmin 3 Deluxe didn't get that much buzz, but it still sold really well.
Mhm.
Right. And like it's kind of hard to compare it to a GameCube because it's like, yeah, the GameCube sold well, but it's nowhere near Switch's numbers. So like, even if everybody who owned the GameCube bought Metroid, a fraction of it, it's not going to match
It's
up
not-
to
Yeah, you're right.
if
yeah.
Numbers are nowhere
50% of
close.
Switch. I don't know the exact percentage, but it's not going to match
No, but I
up
see
at
what you're
all
saying.
to yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, well,
I
here's
hope so.
looking forward
That'd
to
be
that.
But I'm hyped.
Yeah. How about
Can
this?
we get a special edition? Like I
Launch
want a
title?
special
Or I'm thinking
Oh, for the
Imagine
Pro,
that.
something.
Pro Metroid
Something.
Edition.
Pro, a
Something.
Switch Pro with Metroid Prime right at the start, like the first game ever released on it is just Metroid Prime 4. That would be awesome.
That would be dope.
Cisco
Man, they
would
better give me
Cisco
my
would be happy.
Bayonetta. I've been waiting 4 years.
Bayonetta, yeah. Oh my god.
Bayonetta. What
years.
happened? What is
Oh
that?
man. Yeah. Have they ever offered any updates on that? No, they at least do
I
stuff.
hate when companies do that.
No.
They release a teaser trailer and then they just keep in the dust for half a decade.
Yep.
We're
Exactly.
working on this. See ya.
Apparently, it's really close. Apparently, like it's
Oh.
it's on the horizon.
All right. Well, see you soon, Bayonetta. I guess.
Because that's what they do. They do with Bayo. They released 1 and 2 as a collection, but now we don't have 3. So I'm scared they're gonna do that with Metroid. They'll release the others as a collection, and the Metroid Prime 4 is gonna be delayed another like 5 years.
What do you mean
Oh,
scared?
Don't do
Just
that. Jen.
release
Don't give
them.
him that.
Do it. Can
That's
we get
what
some kind of
Bayonetta is.
Metroid? That's
That's
what
what
they
Bayonetta-
should do, honestly.
Mhm.
A trilogy or
What
something.
they
'Cause a lot of people did
Yeah.
not play those games, and that would be
Mhm.
perfect for the Switch.
plus another one that's really easy for them to make is the 2D Metroid. Those are actually still really fun.
Those
They
are
did
the
Return of
best
Samus.
games ever.
Dude, yeah. Super Metroid is still known for being like the best. And
Fusion's my favorite.
Fusion's a lot of fun. And they also remade the second one on the 3DS, and I'm
Yeah.
hoping maybe they can port that, or I'm thinking why not go ahead and they kind of already remade it with Zero Mission, but like remake the first one, I don't know. I feel like with Metroid, it's like I think what people don't understand is how do you even you get in the series, So I
Mhm.
feel like what they need to do with Metroid is like put it where they can make it where everybody can play, or at least just make it make sense, to like how to get
Yeah.
in the series, remake the first one, or like do stuff like that,
Right.
get people to really play it.
Whatever happened to all of those like rumors and screenshots of the SKU number for the trilogy? Wasn't that like almost a thing for quite some time?
People were like dying on the rock of like it's happening, the leaks are here, Metroid Prime trilogy. It wouldn't like that was the game that's been like leaked
We've
the
been
most,
talking
Metroid
about
Prime
that
trilogy, but
since
never comes out.
2018.
Mhm.
Right.
No, you're
Dude,
right.
yeah, they've been talking about that since like the Switch was announced. Like they're like,
Mhm.
Yeah, we're getting all of it.
but it hasn't shown up. It hasn't
Yeah.
shown
Unless
up,
they're
so I don't
holding
think
it
it's gonna happen.
until 4, maybe because 4 got delayed. That
Well, I was
maybe the
hoping for,
trilogy got
like-
delayed. Uh-oh.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
I feel like Nintendo's just notoriously bad at, their forgotten franchises. Like, I feel like Xbox, you have like Halo, Gears of War, like, they'll get pretty updated installments. PlayStation's got, like, God of War and, games like that. They get new installments. But Nintendo's got, like, Kid Icarus, Bayonetta. Don't even get me started on F-Zero. Like,
Eh,
where are they
Right.
at?
man,
Well, the
yeah.
thing is, yeah,
And like Star Fox getting the mistreatment as well.
I can't even think of,
We
like,
talked about that. That was a good topic.
yeah. The thing is, though, like I was thinking about that too, but if you think about it, really think about it, Microsoft's got Forza, Gears, and Halo.
And they did just buy
They did.
Bethesda, so they have a lot
They
more
did
to
buy
offer too.
Bethesda.
Now
Yeah.
they do, but like
Like-
when a
Oh,
console
before then,
drops,
yeah.
it's like those 3 games,
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
you're
kind of
right, yeah.
easy. Like you make
Mhm.
those 3 games over and over and over. Nintendo's got
Call of Duty.
Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Kid Icarus, Metroid,
Splatoon now too.
F-Zero, like a little bit too much Pikmin, and then the spin-offs with like Luigi's Mansion and all that crap.
The sports
like-
games, yeah.
Yeah, like it goes on and on and on with their first party stuff. So like, I guess
unfair.
to play devil's advocate, like
Mhm.
where do you pick and choose to put in that money and that effort to launch games and all that?
Nintendo
That's a good
needs
point.
more new IP.
Get
Yeah,
them,
More
get
new
'em.
ones?
Oh yeah, Splatoon.
I was gonna say, yeah, Splatoon,
They
like,
have Astro Chain. That's their new one.
yeah, Astroplane. I was gonna say Splatoon, like, obviously, like, it's like taken off, like, like, how long it's been? Like, more than 5 years since the game came out. I'm pretty sure.
2015, I think.
Yeah, 6 years. That's crazy. But like, just imagine like how like something new like that just like took off. Same with Astral Chain, maybe it will. But you're right. I mean, you kind of have to ask yourself at the end of the day, like, what else can Nintendo do, like to make a new IP? Like, do you want to strive to be original too, or do you want to use something that you're familiar with but put a new spin on it? Like, how do you determine what?
Yeah.
I like a mix of both.
Yeah. I
Before
like,
they
we
do
had-
that, can we get a little love on the ones that don't get love though?
yeah,
Star
no,
Fox.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
I feel like Splatoon's the perfect example. Like that was brand new out of left field, and now it's like probably in like the top 5. So it's like I
Right.
don't think you need to make
Now
it.
it's in their heavy rotation of like,
They gotta
all
revive
right,
the
this
old
works. We gotta.
You know-
Oh, he's putting on the. He's
Since
putting
we
on the,
drop
the
Fire
heavy.
Emblem,
It's over.
all the other
shit.
franchises will come back.
Maybe. Who knows?
ones.
Hey.
Yeah, I mentioned that in one of my
Yes.
vids about like some games that were like considered the ones that weren't loved, and now it's like you said in the rotation. Fire Emblem was like, you know,
Oh,
they were trying to get it popular in the States, and then look at it now. Everyone was freaking out over three houses. Xenoblade 2 is like another big title now that a lot of people are on the Xenoblade grind now.
Do you
know,
guys
I
think?
remember
Smash
when
themselves
You guys
out the
think
hole.
Smash did that though for all of those games?
For a
I think
majority, I think
Etika,
if-
man, I remember like when because Xenoblade 2 came out, and I remember everybody was playing it. Etika was streaming that because they added this
Yeah.
whole thing where like you can get the waifus with the freaking crystals. It was like a randomized, like you had to collect crystals, and then when you forged it, you would get like a character on this like little decks. You know, there's like a certain selected amount of characters that you can get. And you know, some of them were like waifus and stuff. So I remember everybody was working hard to collect them, and it was like a big thing. So I remember
Wasn't
Xenoblade,
Shulk in
before
Smash though?
he
Before that,
was. He was. Yeah, he was in Smash 4.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm really
But
feeling
Xenoblade
it.
1 was on the Wii.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
Xenoblade 1 on the Wii was known for being like hard to buy. Like it sold out and it was worth a lot.
You
Even before
I
it
know,
was
like-
in Smash.
For Fire Emblem, I know after I believe it was Melee with Roy, the one there's Fire Emblem on the GameCube that I think has Roy and Ike in it, or just Roy. I forget.
Radiant Dawn.
Yeah, I think it's that
Okay,
one. But
yeah.
after Smash, that game skyrocketed in price,
Yeah,
Yep.
Smash has
Yeah.
a
and I
huge
think it's
effect on
still
those
going
games.
up right now.
Mhm.
So
Fun
probably got the
fact.
same thing with Xenoblade.
Rumor
Sure.
has it that they're remaking that game for the Switch. That was going around recently.
I've been saying that.
Oh,
I've been
really?
saying if there's any game they should remaster, it's that.
That sounds
I don't think it's gonna happen.
cool.
I don't know, man.
I'm not
I feel
putting
like-
any hope in that. Nope, I'm not putting my hope in
like
that.
Smash is like the best thing to happen to Nintendo, and also like the worst thing to happen to Nintendo.
That's-
I know that's my.
I think a
big-
lot of people would agree with you
Best
on that,
thing about
honestly.
Obviously, it's huge, and like I think it was Nate said, like it brings all this attention to Xenoblade and Dragon Builder, Final Fantasy. But then again, like it takes Sakurai away from Kid Icarus. Like he's the one that created it, and now like he can't touch it. So it's like
Mhm.
I don't know. It's
You get
kinda-
some of the worst, most toxic fans of the community into that.
That's true.
That-
Could have brought back Gino, but he didn't.
Sheesh. And,
He
yeah,
did.
really.
It's a me costume.
Me. Oh, rest in
See,
peace.
but that's because they opened up that voter ballot crap.
Mm.
I
That's what
remember that.
really ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, how
Like, hey,
did
let's do
Bale
something
win?
fun. Everybody, put in your suggestions. Goku, Donkey from Shrek, Shrek.
John Cena.
Right.
Ronald
Christ.
McDonald. Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Sakurai.
I feel like Sakurai's gonna be the last character. He has to be. He's
The
just.
Wii
good.
balance board.
Oh my
Wii
God.
balance board.
Oh no. Yeah.
A lot of people want.
I voted for 5 from Skyward Sword.
I don't even know who I voted for. I forget.
I voted for K. Rool back in the day.
Good man.
Ooh,
Nice.
K.
You got
Rool was
your
someone
wish.
I did. I was so
King
that's
K. Rool.
I did not expect that at all for him to be in the game.
I feel like once Ridley got in, his chances went up because they're throwing in the big boys now.
For the longest, Ridley was like a thing since I think Melee. People were going back
Yeah,
and
people
forth
wanted
about
him.
and saying how he was too big
He's
and
too
all
big.
this crap. So that was dope. And
He
so I
and
was super happy when K. Rool got included, but when Banjo was in there, it's a wrap. I
Oh,
don't care who you put in there afterwards.
You
Glad
Yeah.
you said
think
that.
that-
I've heard too many times that he was a waste of a character slot. Haters.
Banjo?
bro. Yeah, lots of
Really?
haters for Banjo.
Hmm.
What the
That's all
fuck?
the anime fans, man. They just want the
Mm.
Pirate Mithra.
Pirate
their
Mithra,
Sephiroth.
Byleth.
How is he? Oh wait,
Mm,
I don't get that
They
at
don't
all. He's
really
super
do.
unique.
True.
If
He
anything,
deserves to
Violet-
be in there. I love when they grab a character from way back because to me,
Yeah,
Smash.
he's iconic.
Yeah, Smash is just a celebration of gaming history at this point. So like,
Yeah.
if you put somebody from now, okay, whatever. But I think it's super hype. Even if I didn't play the game or I'm not that big of a fan of it, when you bring in Crash, you bring in anybody, any old school characters, I'm
Like
always
Terry,
hype about it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
like
Terry.
that's super dope. I don't really care about Terry, but I appreciate that he's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, after they announced Terry, I went off and started buying all the Fated Fury games and playing
That's
them.
what Smash
See?
does.
You know?
See,
Yeah, it makes you-
Smash,
gets you hyped
Smash
for those
works.
types of things,
Smash
yeah.
gives.
Yeah.
Smash gives and Smash takes.
Yeah.
Smash
Nick.
giveth, but Smash also taketh.
It does.
Take it. Oh, I like that.
That's the worst thing that happened to Nintendo. I'm telling you. Man.
Best worst thing. He would, yeah.
You can shut your mouth.
Oh God.
I want a Nintendo All Star Mario Kart type of thing. Personally.
That's what Mario Kart's turning into.
Yeah, I thought about something like that, especially when they brought Link in there. But I also don't want Mario Kart to get ruined. You know, like I want to,
Yeah.
I want to preserve the magic of Mario Kart. But
I feel like the newest Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already is a Nintendo Kart because you get the Inklings, you got Link, you got like I don't know who
Isabelle
else
and
is there.
Villager.
It's pretty much
Yeah.
already a Nintendo Kart.
Yeah. I
a
don't know.
little bit.
Adding-
Unless they do something different, like make it like Mario Kart, like Nintendo's circuit or something. You know, put a
Hmm.
kind of
Yeah,
like,
like
a
a
second name to
subtitle,
it.
like
yeah.
Like
Funky
Different.
so, don't make it Mario Kart 9. Make it like Mario Kart, Nintendo circuit. You know,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like, and it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so it'll
like
be like
Double
Mario
Dash
Kart,
was or
but
something.
Mhm.
yeah, like
It'll be its own
don't
thing.
give it a title. Yeah,
Or
Who knows?
since
Make
the
it-
Switch
make it a
Pro
spin-off.
is coming out, just do Forza Mario Kart and then just use like the graphics and like do the close-ups
Oh,
of like
man.
the mufflers and the wheels. And he's like, "Let's go,"
And everyone-
and then get a real go kart on the stage, show up, and Reggie's there. Oh no, not Reggie. Never mind.
Doug
Doug
Bowser or
Bowser.
something. Yeah.
Doug Bowser.
You know,
who I've
how
never
like
heard of
Microsoft
since
always
he's
brings the
announced
Lambo or whatever it is for
Lambo.
Forza.
The Lambo. Oh
True.
man.
They'll just bring a cart out.
I feel like Mario Kart
Okay.
is so focused on the live
Mm.
circuit and the mobile app right now, though. Like, isn't the mobile
Yeah.
game like technically Mario Kart 9? That's what people.
I really hope it's not.
Shut your mouth.
Please do not make
I
me
don't know,
think
I do
about
not
How
it.
many
like
times I
mobile
gotta
games.
tell you to shut your mouth?
I never said I agree. That's just what I've heard.
I mean,
Oh,
remember we were
no.
like that,
Like, yo, Mario Kart 9 is like whatever the app's called. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah.
but-
I
I'm
remember that
looking
one
at
point.
all my Mario Kart Hot Wheels, and I'm gonna burn them if that's the
No, don't burn them. Keep them.
that's the case.
I feel like at one point, like, yeah, the Nintendo was. I remember like they started like going all in for their mobile games. Like, yeah, like this is it. Like they like announced it like a couple years ago or something. Like, yeah, we're like investing all this stuff into like these mobile games. We're gonna change up how we have like Super Mario Run, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. You know, even Tomo back in the day. They're like, yeah, we got this, and then we were just like, oh, that's
That
cool.
was all because of Pokemon Go.
Yep,
Once they saw the
yep.
success of that, they're like,
Yeah.
"We'll make 80 different apps for all our friends."
They're making bank. That's why.
Oh man. Well, who knows how long that would have lasted anyway, right?
When are we finally gonna get a freaking either Nintendo Switch Online or another classic mini for 64 or Game Boy? Like, when are we finally gonna get like?
we
more-
need some big updates.
When are we finally gonna get more Virtual Console? It's been years. Like, are we just not gonna get any more Game Boy and like, like?
The last thing they
Yeah.
added was Donkey Kong
It's
Country,
work.
wasn't it? Or the last big one?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I think that's the last big one.
It's taking them a
Country
lot
which I was
longer,
excited
too.
about. Don't get me wrong, I was super happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like the online. I mean, you have them all right there. You know, you got to pay for the online anyways. So I kind of
Yeah.
at this point, now that they actually filled in the library, it's pretty nice.
Mhm.
You know, like anybody like Matt says, like I never played Metroid. Hey,
There you
Super
go.
Metroid's right there, available
play
for
it.
free for you to play. Like, go for it. You know,
Yeah.
you're not paid for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
I do
oh.
want them to start adding 64 or something like that.
I was say, speaking of free games, a newest or latest game that just came out. I know Litz, you are particularly interested in it. Our good old friend Pac-Man, and hey, that's not Pac-Man.
I was like,
That's not Pac-Man.
Key.
Key. No, I've heard. But yeah, Litz, how do you feel about Pac-Man? I got Pac-Man 99. I mean,
Honestly,
There
Pac-Man
he
99 is
goes.
one of the most addictive games I've ever played recently. It's so fast. It's much more easier to get into matches than Mario 35. Literally, the 99 formula is the way of the future. Like, every series is going to have a Battle Royale version to
oh
it.
no.
And I'm all for it.
Event?
dude,
Just Mario
what?
Pac-Man.
What if they did a Pokemon 99?
Oh,
How would that
Would
work?
that work? He
What would
said
they do?
stop. Okay, never mind.
No, stop! Like, don't get me excited. That'd be
it's gonna
cool.
be all
Battle
Uh,
Royale. Oh man.
biggest
they
Fortnite.
they kind of experimented with that. Remember with the Pokemon like rotation battles, and then you can like kind of choose who you fight. Imagine that,
Yeah,
but
I
with
remember that.
99 other trainers.
That's gonna be like
cool.
a long game though. They'd
Oh
have
my
to
God,
figure out
race
how to change.
I don't think so. I think
that.
that'll end so fast. Like people just getting thundered and just earthquake. Earthquake
if,
would
like-
just hit everybody. Like that would be
I
insane.
feel like you just get like one Pokemon kind of like.
Maybe like if it's like,
how it
Yeah,
works.
either one or two. Because I think it'll go super fast. If I'm being honest.
I mean, if you have
Dude,
something like Earthquake.
No,
then, like, that
never mind. It
finishes-
won't work.
Yeah, I'm just
It'll
thinking.
it'll
'cause there's-
probably just result into everybody throwing out somebody and their first one, everyone using protect or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Because then
Yeah,
you gotta
never
account for
mind.
like typing
Be a different
matchups
way
and
to
then
do
maybe ability. You have to get like really complicated or just like simple like one move.
It
with
would
one
have to get
Pokemon.
simplified. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it-
cut out abilities in the Legend of Arceus.
Oh,
Did
did
they?
they really?
Or are they?
Oh,
Yeah, they-
that's pretty
They're
nice.
not- It's been confirmed on the website that there's no
Yes.
abilities in that game.
I think because this is like a
Oh.
prequel to like all Pokemon, so they
Mhm.
probably don't even know about type.
I like the
I
people.
think it's just gonna be that spin-off type of game where it's not gonna
Yeah.
be used for competitive. That's why.
Oh yeah, true.
That makes sense.
Because that's the trouble with Pokemon. Like so many people complain about, oh, it's the same crap. Oh, they never change it. But like what they also don't understand is if they change even a little bit, that's gonna completely ruin their hardcore fan base and the hardcore professional scene. So like they have to make side games if they want to experiment
Yep.
when it comes to like
Yeah.
Pokemon.
They have plenty of those.
Making games is not that easy.
No.
Mm.
Especially when you have such a big following
Yeah.
for one specific area.
Mm-hmm.
True. I think Pokemon's the only franchise big enough to like they don't even like do the Nintendo Directs. They do their own Directs. I really don't.
Yeah.
Mario.
Kind of miss that.
Like, I feel like Pokemon's kind of the top dog for that.
Mm-hmm. Kind of miss when like they were part of Nintendo Directs. Like it felt like included. But I understand like if they want to do their own thing, but still, I'm just like I hated when they did like that 2-part thing, and the second part was like that League of Legends spin-off Pokemon game, Pokemon Unite or whatever it was called. I was just
Yep.
like, what?
Oh, I remember that.
That game still isn't out, right?
Nope.
Man.
We'll have to see.
Forgot about that.
I don't know if
exactly.
you guys talked about the like this is kind of related, but like the graphics for Diamond and Pearl. Have you guys covered that
we
at
might
all?
have. We might have like I remember like last time, whatever the last episode was, we briefly like talked about like just the remakes themselves, like how cool it is, but like I don't think we talked about like the actual like physical stuff about it. I don't know,
Gotcha.
what do you think about it, like in terms of like the style?
Me
Yeah.
or who?
Or
I liked it. I wasn't part of the crew of like, oh my god, it's chibi, blah blah blah. I mean, if you look at the OG games, it's a kid with a big head anyway. Like the pixels, like it's chibi, and then you get in a battle and they're full. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
to me, it's the same thing, just 3D. I don't see any problem with it, to be honest. I liked it, but I just wanted to know what you guys thought about it.
I have mixed feelings about it. So I'm not part of that crew either. Like as soon as I saw it, I was excited and I was like, dude, this is great. I like it. chibi style, okay, whatever. But I don't know. But then at the same time, I also think about what it could have been. I kind of think of it that way as well. It's like, man, I wanted to see like everything 3D and like HD. How I imagined it as a kid. I kind of wanted to see it on the scale like Sword and Shield or Let's Go, Eevee Pikachu. So I was kind of like, man. So there is like that what ifs of like, man, I kind of wish I saw everything like, on the bigger scale. But I'm like, whatever they give me, I'm content with it. I do feel like the models of the chibis are a little weird though. And I was like, what's bothering me about it? One, the walking animations look weird to me. I don't like when they walk; they just look really weird, like waddle, like toys. And then, yeah, I did not like that. And two, something really weird. It's not that I dislike it or want to change it, but one thing that I just kind of made a mental note about is like I think something that feels a little off to me is they have hands and they have fingers. Like they have like these like hands and fingers and like they're chibis though, but then they have like these long fingers. And I'm like, I think it'd be better if they just had balls for hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like Animal Crossing. You know, on Animal Crossing, they just kind of like the little like. I feel like that might have been the better way to add like to make their hands look in the games. I don't know.
It's like a Lego hand, but with fingers. Too.
Yeah, that's how it looks. I'm like, I prefer if they did like if they're gonna stick to the original style, just make them a circle because they didn't have fingers in the original game. They just had like circles for hands. I think that would have been a better like aesthetic or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, I get that. Just the design aspect of it. I kind of feel the same way like as both of you. Like I'm not like overly like, oh, I love it, or almost like, oh, I hate it. I'm just like, oh, like that's nice. Like I like how they kind of went for the simplistic like view, because like if you made it like how Sword and Shield was, it'd be like, oh, it's just Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it's Diamond. I'm not exactly like that, but like same full body stuff, same like if you wanted to get into open world thingies, but just the fact like it reminds you of the actual game because it literally like looks like the original game. And I think that definitely like is a creative spin on it, and I kind of enjoy it. Like I'm excited to see like the different like moments in the game, like gym battles or something, how it all look. So I'm excited for it in that style. Yes,
true.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think to end off here, I think I want to ask something. I've been looking recently at a subreddit called Would You Rather, and I know we've kind of, for the Chicago people, we've oh, there goes Matt.
Did he just leave?
Oh well, okay. See you later, Matt. No.
Oh, what happened?
Anyway, I was saying like for the Chicago people, we have done a couple of Would You Rathers in the past. Another guest as well.
Ribby Bibby?
Ribby Bibby. Look at that.
What up?
Hey.
What up, player?
You're alive.
Well,
Ribby,
live.
you could tag me out. I'm getting so tired.
I was gonna say, Litz is really sleeping over
I
here.
was gonna.
Bye, gentlemen.
Goodbye,
No,
Litz.
Litz. Oh, he's gone. Goodbye, Litz.
All right, ask the question, Mr. Sky.
All right, so here's the question. I found this on the Would You Rather subreddit. So, would you rather be a smooth talker or a good listener? Your thoughts?
They all have
feel
their
like-
perks.
Yes.
Um,
I feel like I'm already a good listener,
Mhm.
and I can be a smooth
liar.
talker. I feel like I'm kind of.
Oh my
I feel like
God.
I'm kind of both. Like I can work my way out of situations. And I feel like being a better listener is the more valuable trait. I'd
I
say.
like
Yeah.
that.
Because
Yeah.
if you're a
feel
bad
like-
listener, then you miss out on details and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's valid.
Smooth
Yeah.
talker.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, I like
I
that.
feel like I don't know. Is it just me? I feel like when I categorize it, being a good listener is something like along the lines of being like good Samaritan and like hearing people out and helping people, whereas like smooth talker is like for manipulation.
Yeah, I could kind of
That's
see
not,
it.
that's
like,
not that's what I'm saying. Like both have its perks. Where I'm like, oh, like
Mhm.
I know people who are smooth talkers and they can get out of everything, and I'm like, wish I could be like that because I can't lie. If at work they call me out on something, I'm like, yeah, I did it. Like like, or yeah, that was me. Like I can never make a lie. I'm always like, yeah. I
Or
did
you
that too.
can use your smooth talking to, I don't know, de-escalate a situation,
True.
negotiate into better terms or your job or whatever.
That's
Or
that's
marketing.
true.
Right. Take it
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
freaking stand up if you wanted to, or start a podcast or something. I feel like
Podcast, you say?
you can monetize smooth talking a little better than.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. I think, like if you wanted to use not like form of manipulation, but like in a way that like I guess well,
Benefits
is that
you?
manipulation
Yeah.
like benefiting you? No, no. But
I'm still gonna go with good listener, just because I,
like
feel like
that,
that's
yeah.
me. I don't know if I'm a good listener, but that's what I would.
No, you're
imagine
not. You
already.
don't answer my text.
No.
Not valid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it goes full circle. You can be a smooth talker, but if you suck at listening, and someone's like, "Hey, what did I just say?"
They could be like,
How you gonna lie? How
"Hey,
you gonna
man,
lie?
I'm-"
Be like,
You can be.
You don't
super
have to lie.
smooth,
You're a smooth talker.
Yeah, but it ain't
Well,
gonna
you
work.
can-
They're gonna be like,
As
"That's
you
not
can
what I
see,
said."
I was distracted by your eyes.
Yeah, that's
That was
how it
clean.
works.
Alright, point proven. Point proven.
That's true.
Respect.
Right.
Mm.
You can just listen to me, smooth talk. Hey.
Hey,
What do you think, Ribs?
I would go with smooth talking personally.
mm.
I just think it'd be more fun.
More fun.
More fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like listening's important and all, but it's just like whatever, man. Shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
Facts.
Well, that's the other side of the spectrum for that one. No,
Hey,
no. I think I would probably. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a smooth talker now, but like I would kind of say like I'm kind of both. But if I wanted to choose one, I think probably a good listener because I like hearing what other people have to say, and I like kind of not like just like listening it for like just like, oh, okay, I get it, but like actually kind of like trying to hear what they're actually saying or something. But in the process of that, maybe my advice or response to that, I could be a smooth talker and be like, ooh, I like how you said that. Here's what I have to think. And then be like, ah, yes.
true shit.
Right.
Or
What's the
again-
point of good listening when you're just going to be like, okay, I listened to them, and then you respond with,
Yeah.
just mess it
Okay,
up,
fair.
you know?
Mhm.
You seem like a ditz, you know?
True
Yeah,
shit.
that's
It
good.
goes both ways.
hmm I appreciate that.
Well, great
Yeah.
ending question.
Yes, great question there. Well, I think that's all the time we have for tonight or today. Who knows what time we were recording this? It looks like it's daytime outside for some of us. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Is it really 4
It
a.m.?
hasn't struck midnight for me yet. Close.
What time is it actually? Oh, well, who cares about that? But closing remarks from Nate. I think first. Thanks for joining us today on this episode.
For sure. Thanks for
to have you.
having me. It was fun. Closing remarks. Do you guys do anything in specific, or is it just like?
We do nothing at
Bye.
all, man.
Oh.
No, literally, you can just like say anything. Like we, literally, like whatever comes off of your head, like just go with it.
Well, cool. Thanks for having me. It's been fun. Subscribe to everybody here. You guys are all awesome. It's glad. Never mind. I'm not a smooth talker.
Not
See,
a
this
smooth
is why.
talker.
If I was a
He
smooth
needs
talker,
the
I'd be
ability.
like, hey, subscribe to everybody. Check out this shirt. I'm selling it on eBay. But I'm not a smooth talker. So, yeah. Thanks for having me. It's been fun. Subscribe to everybody here. It's been fun. I'm glad to be back. And yeah.
Yeah, and everyone subscribe to NateToons himself. The man is returning. Such a legend. Just stabbed his own coke. Very nice, Ribs. Word. All right. Thanks for
That's
coming
louder than I
on.
thought.
He's not a good listener.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. Check us out. YouTube's, Twitter's, all the stuff is linked in the description. Really cool. We appreciate you all. We're back. The N10 podcast has returned. We're not going anywhere. We're back from our long slumber and all the good things. All right. Well, thank you guys.
Yes, sir.
See you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.